Today, I want to talk about my biggest musical weakness. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Jason H. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. There's a little behind the scenes at the first time I ever came up with my intro. The little spiel. I think that intro spiel has been around for over 2 years now, maybe? I don't know, right around 2 years probably. Today I want to talk about my biggest weakness as a musician, and specifically this is a weakness that has popped up since I've become an electronic musician. For those of you who don't know, I've been an acoustic drummer for over 20 years, both at amateur and professional levels, and this has really never been an issue with me before. And that issue is keeping my studio space clean and usable. Now, some of you are probably wondering, Freebeat, didn't you post a studio cleaning video not terribly long ago, like 2 or 3 months ago? And yes, you're right, I did. That's how bad I am at this. That is how bad I am at keeping this studio clean. Look at this, it's disgusting, it's embarrassing, it's bad, it shouldn't be like this, but for some reason, I have a hell of a hard time keeping this room clean. Now, this room here is the first proper electronic music room that I've had, ever. It's the first room that I've ever had completely dedicated to electronic music, I guess, / making electronic music content here at this desk. As you can see, I was using the Polyand tracker recently, big surprise. But this is the first room I've ever had completely dedicated to electronic music. In the past, I've had drum rooms, but those have literally just been a drum set in a room with a pair of sticks, a laptop on a stand, and a pair of headphones. And that's really it. Now, I have been racking my brain, trying to come up with ways that I can battle this weakness, because in my opinion, it's one of the biggest things holding me back. When I got Ableton Live Standard, I kind of completely cleaned off the keyboard area here, the computer desk, and I was very, very productive for a couple weeks. Patrons will know I was probably bugging the heck out of everybody in our patron-only Discord in the work in progress section, because I started so many different tracks and I made a lot of good progress on them. Shameless plug for the Patreon page, by the way, patreon.com/freebeat. You get access to our private Discord server, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, yeah, I was very productive with a cleared off area. Now, granted, Lady Freebeat and I went on a big vacation, and the packing process for that vacation was kind of crazy. I had to take some stuff from down low, down from the computer. I know my cable management's a disaster right now too, but I did have to take a lot of stuff. As you can see, I've got like a box from Zounds.com here. This is what the Polyand tracker shipped in. I've got like a Zoom Live Track L12, a spare one down here. Zounds also sent me this, so shout out to them for that. And that's actually what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the other one they sent me too. I needed these for the content we filmed on our vacation. I might do a review of that actually in the future, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This is a problem, and I need to figure out a way to get around it and how to keep this clean. So I'm sort of turning to all of you. How do you keep your studio spaces clean? I would love some advice, some answers in the comment section. Whether you think it's viable for me or not, I'd just love to hear, because hearing from others inspires me. But in turn, I want to turn this into a little more helpful of a comment section. I would like for all of you, if you're comfortable doing this, of course. If you're not, then don't do it. But if you are, write down what you think your biggest weakness in electronic music is. And I want to see if we can all kind of help each other out with maybe some motivational tips, some inspirational advice, even if it's just leaving a positive comment on someone else's weakness. But yeah, I've wanted to do this video for a while. I just didn't know how to integrate it really, and this felt like a good way to do so. So I'm gonna clean up at least the computer desk for right now, and I'll come back to you when we're done, and we'll wrap this one up. So while I'm doing this, pause the video, go check out the comment section. Leave me a helpful comment and see if you can't help out a few other people, as well as, like I said, if you're comfortable, leaving your own weakness in a comment and maybe, who knows, score some helpful advice from your fellow electronic musicians. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you all. Just cleaning off the desk only took about 15 minutes. And it's one of those things where it made me wonder, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I do this as soon as we got back from vacation? All it was just cables that, by the way, have spots. It was just cables and adapters that have dedicated places where they are supposed to live, where, I've designated these spots for them. That's a very common one. I've got like cables hanging right here. I know this is a disaster, but like my 1/4-inch cables usually just hang right here. Everything that was here had a dedicated spot, and it only took, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes to get properly put away. So I just really want to figure out, how do I consistently do that? Because it's a huge weakness for me. This is so much more productive of a setup than what it was just, 15, 20 minutes ago when I filmed the first half of this video. If I sit down here, the keyboard is actually centered in front of me, whereas before, when I filmed, it was like the edge of it was all the way over here. So, this was like low C, was like right here, not even. This was like low C. I've gained a lot more space to actually sit and play the keys. I didn't even have my Launchpad Mini hooked up. And now, once again, I'm able to have that hooked up, ready to go. The keyboard in front of me, the Arturia Keylab Essential 61. The Model D is ready to be hooked up to the computer. Audio is already hooked up to my mixer over here. I just have to MIDI it into the computer via USB there. Which, by the way, the computer video will be coming soon because... oh no, see, like my Scooby-Doo fell down and I just never picked it up. Also, my little Peach stress ball never got picked up either. Those are just little things. He just lives right there, that's it. Those are just little things that I could have done, to make this so much more enjoyable and usable of a space. But anyway, the computer video is coming. Right now I've just got it in this super old, nasty case with a pretty gross power supply in there. I should be getting a new case and power supply soon, and we will be kind of rebuilding the music computer. I was able to score a new 500 gig SSD, not very fast, but still an SSD for like, I think $28 at Best Buy for 500 gigs, so that's pretty cool. Definitely will be including that in the new build as well. Of course, while the channel is primarily hardware focused, I do use the computer for Ableton, as well as like my video editing and stuff like that, and I haven't done a rig update in over 2 years, so yeah, we will definitely be getting to that in the near future. But anyway, like I said in the first half of this video, if you have any advice as to how I can keep my setup clean, tell me how you keep your setup clean, for those of you who are fortunate enough, like myself, to have a full room, or even if you just have a space. How do you keep it clean? What are techniques and approaches that you take and use to do that? And then let us know what you think your biggest musical weakness is, and if you want some help with it. And who knows, maybe you'll get some advice. I'm hoping that there are going to be some wonderful people in the comment section, as there always are. I have a fantastic audience. The Freebeat community is incredible. Let's help each other out and make this a really positive comment section. I'm gonna edit this video, and I'm inspired to clean, so I'm gonna start working on all of this stuff over here. I do hope you found this video informative, or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike, that's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.